Hello, my name is Owen Albrecht. I am an English education major for grades 9 through 12, and here are my beliefs on technology in the classroom. With society's proliferating dependency on technology, I find it both necessary and proper to address my beliefs on the issue of integrating tech within the classroom. To put it briefly, I openly promulgate and advocate for the integration of technology within the classroom, so long as it fulfills the four E's. If technology is able to further enhance learning, in that it makes the process more effective, more engaging, or more efficient, then I believe its place is most definitely in the classroom. If a tool and or resource so much as violates at least one of these tenets, I don't think that said resource should be in the classroom in that. Today I'm presenting to you, what I believe to be the best three artifacts from W200. Let's get to it. So the first artifact I'd like to show you is this logo design I made. I made this in Adobe Illustrator and I worked very hard on it, and I'm very proud of the result. I was very keen on trying to keep a very unified color scheme while also trying to be very minimalist about it, because I feel like that's a very, very trendy thing to do. I thought it was a very unique assignment. I love the design aspect and being able to fulfill an ISTE standard right there, while also taking one of my favorite things to do, and that's design with technology, and being able to apply it to a future career of mine. So the second artifact I'd like to show you is my s'more page. Let's check it out. So this is my s'more poster, and I really love doing this artifact. It was one of the first ones I did for this class, and it was nice to kind of step into the roles of the teacher, finally kind of, role play as a teacher instead of just being called a future educator. It was really nice to kind of work with the aesthetics of s'more because I love how unified it is, and it was nice to kind of, pretend almost that I was going to be welcoming some students into my classroom in the next week. It was cool to do that, and it was also nice to kind of throw an homage to a lot of the teachers that have impacted me. All these names here are real teachers who have had a great impact on my life. So this is my third artifact. I did it for my first lesson plan ever, and it's a video essay or a video summary, I should rather say, of the novel Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. And the reason why I did this is because many a time we as English teachers are forced to give kids or give our students an assessment without really giving them some background on what the text usually says. So I thought it would be really cool if a teacher used his background in design and background in maybe animation and film to kind of put together a digital puppet show, and that's what I did here essentially. And it was really nice to kind of take my passions, which is literature, and then animation, and then teaching, and then kind of combine them all together. And I think the product turned out really great, and I'm very proud of it. So in regards to what technology I plan on using in the future, it's going to probably be a mix of a lot of design applications, meaning the Adobe suite, which includes Illustrator, which we use in this class, Photoshop, After Effects, all the like of that. And then also something that we didn't use in this class, something called Blender, which is a 3D modeling program, and maybe even a 3D printer, which I know we could have done optionally. The reason why I'm doing that is because odds are I'm probably not going to say English education surprisingly I should say. I'm going to strive to switch over to an engineering major and try to teach that depending on where I end up. I'd like to teach whatever kind of science or collegiate or secondary science that I end up in. Overall, I did enjoy W200. I felt, as a secondary English education major, or just as a secondary education major, I felt that, a lot of it was really tailored towards elementary, which is totally fine. I just think we should totally try to address that in the future. And then also, I don't think I'm alone in this, in saying that the course load can be a lot sometimes, and I get that it's we kind of knew that at the beginning of the class, but I felt at some points it was kind of getting redundant at certain points where we were going over so many things so many times where it's like I don't really know if we need to go over it anymore, and I felt like there was a little bit of redundancy there. But I thought Mesa was a great teacher, and I loved my group mates. And if there was one thing I would love to improve on after seeing my performance in W200 and seeing all that I went through is that I really need to improve my time management. That's totally what I need to improve on. So guys, thank you for a great semester, and I'll see you around.